I'd like to do a couple of presentations this evening. My name is Andrew Nolan. I'm the former chairman of the Greater Norwich Area Chamber of Commerce. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here tonight. As Tucker said to me earlier, he goes, "This is a great place to have a party. What do you say, huh?" So we're going to cut a little bit of ribbon in a little bit, but we're going to do some proper presentations. So I'll turn the floor over to Tucker to say a few words on behalf of the city.
Thank you. My name is Tucker Braddock. I'm an alderman in the city of Norwich and speak on behalf of Member A. Hitchie, our mayor, and the rest of the council members. We're absolutely delighted that we have a new restaurant in our community, a Peruvian restaurant that completes our palate better in our community, making it more of a destination. And the food is wonderful. I've come here going to have lunch and dinner and takeout, and I hope that we all see each other again here. It's nice to see all these familiar faces, and hoping that we can welcome these new owners, Jose and Julio, and have a very successful operation, and welcome to our community. I didn't realize there were that many Peruvians in our community. It's kind of something you don't really notice until such time we have a restaurant. Yes, very true. And welcome. It's nice for you to bring this new label to our community. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Very impressive. Awesome.
Thank you very much. All right, so this is a true family affair. I'm going to introduce Julio to you all. Julio will then introduce the rest of the family who's here. And so Julio, take it away, my friend.
First of all, thank you, all of you guys, my friends, my family, neighbors, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'll forget. So, I don't even know what to say. Okay. 17 years ago, this fine gentleman here, my dad, business partner, came in to America with one idea in his mind: to bring the rest of the family here, the American dream. A year after that, I found myself traveling to America, to the United States, to New York, thinking that that America was just like the movies, like tall buildings, everybody owns everything and whatnot. We landed in New York. I was fascinated with the tall buildings and a lot of people walking in cars, just like the movies. Awesome. 2 hours later, I found myself in Hartford, living right next to a Peruvian restaurant. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I went to high school, and it was really, really hard beginning. Not just for me, for my whole family. My dad asked me one day, "Hey, help me out. I need help at work." Now he worked at a restaurant. And I said to myself, wow, you know what, maybe he owns it, maybe he's a manager. And it was such a slap in the face to realize, and again, nothing wrong with what I'm about to say. He went from a computer programmer to doing dishes. And it showed me how hard life can be. And it showed me a big lesson. Never give up. Never give up. No matter how hard life is, never give up. Because he did. It took him a year to get a place, took him a year to bring us over, and I said to myself, if he can do it, anyone can, I can. After high school, once I started college, I needed a job. So I started as a dishwasher in a Mexican restaurant in West Springfield. And I loved it. I loved that passion. I loved that pressure. I love seeing the chefs screaming at each other, throwing stuff, and the light crews running around. And I said to myself, you know what? I want that. I want that feeling. I want not just to be the cook. I just want to be, or the chef. I want my name on the restaurant one day. So I said to myself, I'm going to forget this as a dream, because once you wake up, a dream is just a dream, and it never becomes reality. I'm going to set this as a goal. 16 years later, 6 years after that, working for 10 years in Hartford, one of the best restaurants in Hartford as a chef, I found myself pushing and pushing and pushing way past my limits. Then my dad came in once and he said, I think it's time to do this. Let's do this. Let's open a restaurant. And I don't think I need this anymore. So anyway, things happen for a reason. I end up leaving my job to conquer this, to make my goals a reality. I partnered up with Cesar, Cesar, and my dad to open Canggio Restaurant. We came in here by accident to eat lunch. Lulu's lunchbox was closed. As we were walking away, Brad came out and he's like, hey, sorry, we're closed. I'm like, well, is it for sale? And that's pretty much the beginning of, the end. I met my lovely fiancée, Christine, who has helped me. She's been by my side since day one. Like all this, what you guys see, as we go. Anyway, I do want to thank my dad, my uncle for helping this come through. I want to thank my mom and my grandma and all my family in Peru, my sister, my brother who couldn't be here, for giving me that Peruvian flair to the food, because I don't take credit. They help me out a lot, and food comes delicious because it's grandma's recipe. Where's my grandma? There you go, there she is. Grandma's recipe, yes. I want to thank my staff, Christine again for helping me out, my servers, Louis who just started today, so thank you so much for helping me. From my dishwasher to my bartender to everybody, I want to thank all my friends. Mark, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work with you. I really appreciate it. Luann, Steve, thank you so much for being in my life. I love you, Yoda to you too. Everybody. So, 16 years ago, I came in with one goal. 16 years later, I give you guys Canggio Restaurant. Thank you so much.
Okay, so to kick Canggio off on the right foot, I'm going to call Father Will Rogers to do a blessing. On Spanish? That's okay. They drink sangria. They won't know the difference.
Hermanos y hermanas, en la celebración del Evangelio de San Marcos, en aquel tiempo Jesús fue a la tierra en compañía de sus discípulos. Cuando llegó el sábado, se puso a enseñar en la sinagoga y murmuraba de muchas las preguntas y conocimientos, donde aprendió esta tanta cosa. ¿De dónde le viene esta sabiduría y este poder? Where did he get all this from? This is Jesus. This is the man that has sisters and brothers, and they're all part of our company. Where did he get all this? The word of the Lord, thanks be to God. I came to the word of the Lord. Dios nuestro Señor, que creó el mundo y llenó de maravillas con las dignas del poder, se dedica también a estos gobernantes que trabajan en el hombre para que esta santa obtiene posiblemente gloria el poder de Dios y todas las cosas que van a pasar. Señor, que prosperan las obras en nuestras manos permitan. Hace, Señor, que prosperan las obras de nuestras manos. De donde antes se vivían los morales y la tierra del mundo apreciando, existe tú, Dios mío, de siempre para siempre. Por eso, Dios, te providencio mismo, que pusiste en las manos del hombre la tierra y productos para que contribuyeran con tu trabajo que los bienes creados te alcancen a todos. Bendite es el restaurante y todos sus trabajadores y a quien hagan servir de él. Haga que observan en sus compras las medidas de justicia, calidad y pueden alegrarse del contribuir del bien común de Peru. It says here in English, bless all of you here today over this new restaurant. This Peruvian restaurant with American taste a little bit. Okay? That it goes very well. That God will bless all of you in this restaurant and everybody here today. That God will continue to bless and multiply and come and have good times and remember that God is in our lives. We ask it through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
So there's only one thing left to do. Father, thank you very much. There's only one thing left to do. We get to cut a ribbon. So. I want the uncle, I want dad, I want everybody.
My mom. Vicky.
Yes. Grandma
No, just see.
Oh my God. Well, here, I just.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. Got everybody?
My sister, hey.
Okay.
There you are.
Good.
Yeah.
Got everybody?
All right, everybody.
Okay. The deal is. Oh, Grandma gets the scissors. Okay, Grandma. So here's the deal. I want everybody to hold the ribbon. Grandma, you get to hold the scissors open. And we're going to do a free count, okay? Ready? Good, good. Okay. You got everybody on? All right, look at the cameras, big smile. And 1, 2, 3.